everyone, Teacher Brett here. My kids are currently driving me crazy. I don't know about you guys, but we have had a million snow days this year. So I told them I had to work. So I'm hiding in my room eating this carb smart vanilla ice cream with a lot of peanut butter. So that's kind of my life at the moment. But I thought I would update you guys today on which company I decided to drop, and I am no longer going to be working for Magic Ears at this point. Oh, yes. Here, see? I can't even work. I'm working. Goodbye. See you. Okay, we will try again. So today I'm going to talk to you about why I chose to leave Magic Ears. As you guys know, those of you that have been following my journey here, I already work for VIPKID. I've been working for them for 2 years. I love VIPKID. I have no problems getting booked. I was just looking for a bit of a change of pace after 2 years to try something new, but I have no intentions of leaving VIPKID. I can work full time there if I wanted to. I have, obviously can open my classes. I also have a secondary position over there, so I'm a mock mentor there. I love that. So I looked into Magic Ears. I started working for them a few months ago, and then recently I also added USKID. So Magic Ears is the one that I decided that I was going to let go. I just couldn't keep fitting them all in. VIPKID lets you choose to open as many or as few slots as you want, but both USKID and VIPKID require you to open 10 slots a week. And with USKID and VIPKID, you're not going to be fully booked with either of those, so I couldn't keep dedicating the amount of slots to them and losing out on that money from VIPKID. So I wanted to go over with you a few of the reasons why I chose to leave Magic Ears. Before I do that, though, I just want to preface this with some people absolutely love Magic Ears. So it can definitely be the right place for somebody. If you are still interested, I'm more than happy to refer you over there and help you through that process. I think that they have a lot of great things for them. It just was not my jam. And here's why. First was the teaching style. And I've done another video on kind of what the differences were between Magic Ears and some of the other companies as far as the teaching style goes. But basically the focus of their curriculum, wasn't kind of on point with what I would have liked to have seen. There was a lot of focus on pronunciation and repetition, which is certainly important, but a lot less focus on the reading, which for me and the research that I have read, reading is really the key for learning a second language. I know for me in Chinese, reading is when things really started to take off. So I would like to see more of a focus on having the students try and read independently first and then the teacher correcting their pronunciation rather than them just repeating after the teacher for a lot of that. Then the other reason that I decided that Magic Ears was not going to work for me was the fact that you have to be in your first class of the day 10 minutes early. So in order to do that, I basically had to close out the slot before the Magic Ears slots. I couldn't really work it. I tried a couple of different things, had a separate computer open, iPad. It was just too stressful for me to be teaching in the middle of a class with another company, trying to open the Magic Ears class, muting the students over there, using different cameras. It was too much, too stressful. So I basically had to close out that slot beforehand, which again is money you're losing, and they're not paying you for those 10 minutes that they're asking you to sit in class. If you're not working for another company or you don't have a lot of bookings, it may not be a big deal for you. You can turn the class on, you can go get your coffee, whatever, come back. It might not be a big deal. For me, it ended up being money that I was losing out on to close out that slot. The other reason is that although the pay at Magic Ears is a little bit higher, so my base pay at VIPKID is $8.50 per class. And with Magic Ears, it was $9 per class. It should have been $10 per class. I sent emails and they never adjusted it for me. So there's that. But they both of the companies offer bonuses. So with VIPKID, I am pretty much guaranteed another $2 bonus with them because I teach enough classes each month and I do the feedback. Okay. Don't know what happened there. So with VIPKID, I get pretty much guaranteed $10.50 per class with them. For Magic Years, we have that $9 base pay. They do offer a dollar bonus if you open 60 classes a month. For me, that wasn't really doable though, because that's 15 classes a week. At the beginning ranking, you're only going to get about 50% of your classes booked. So basically, I have to open 60. I'm only going to get paid for 30 to get that extra dollar. Did not make sense to me, and was actually difficult to reach that 60 classes, opened a month. So I wasn't ever really going to get that bonus, at least not anytime soon. So it didn't really end up being more money to work over there. So again, another losing money situation with them. I also found it very stressful. Everything with them was very urgent. So there was a kind of a lack of organization. They are new. They're growing very quickly. There's a lot of communication issues and having to, contact them several times to get a response. Like I was teaching I was on standby for a class. They contacted me 5 minutes beforehand and were like, we need you to take a standby class. Great. Awesome. Oh, it's on a new platform. You need to go download it. Download it right now. Here's the link. So I'm stressing out trying to download this new platform before getting into a class that's starting in 5 minutes. They're sending me messages on Skype every 30 seconds. Are you in? Are you in? Are you in? Very stressful. I don't work that way. I'm a very organized person. I really like organization. So to have a lot of conflicting information would come from Facebook, and you'd have to trying to get it clarified. They are trying to improve it. They're trying to write, a kind of a manual type thing now, so that may be helpful. But for me, it was just very stressful. And I also had a lot of referrals that had issues with trying to book their different things. So, there's nothing available on the schedule. They'll contact you on Skype. Can you take this class? Can you take that class? Just a little bit too unorganized for me at this point. Also, they offer secondary positions. Like I said, I didn't really need a secondary position. I already have one at VIPKID, and I'm very happy with that. But a lot of people are coming over to Magic Years for the secondary positions. The way that they have been working the last couple of months, from what I've seen, is they hold these contests. So if you want to be a social media manager, here's a contest. If you, post 3 times a day on the Facebook page, at the end of whatever 2 weeks, we'll pick one person and they'll do a trial month as the social media manager. It was just weird to me. Right now they have one going on with workshops. Anybody at all who is hired can make a workshop and teach a workshop, and then I guess at the end they're going to pick people to do workshop. I don't know, it was weird. I'm not sure why somebody who's only been teaching at Magic Years for 2 days can do a workshop. I don't know. It wasn't the way that I would like to see things done as far as secondary positions go, and I'm not really, at a point where I want to be competing with people in a contest to possibly have the chance to do a trial for a month of no, that's all right. But if, VIPKID has 40,000 teachers, so the likelihood of getting a secondary position with them at this point is not going to be, as much as that. So if you're willing to jump through the hoops, again, maybe that's a good fit for you. But right now it does look like there's a lot of hoops you're jumping through in order to get those positions. The last 2 things were kind of the biggest deal for me over the last couple of months. That kind of turned me off from Magic Years. One was just the social media involvement. Lots of people from the head office were very involved in social media and commenting on things and trying to join groups, which was just a little bit off, and lots of communication through Facebook pages, getting information out through the Facebook pages and Facebook groups, rather than, email and things like that. So I didn't really like that all that much. And then the biggest deal for me was just the lack of diversity. So I know that this is an issue that many of the Chinese ESL companies deal with. So a lot of them will just blatantly not hire any people of color because they say the parents don't they don't want them, and they're not going to be happy. They're going to get low ratings. That hasn't been the case with VIPKID. I mean, they are bigger, but I have seen so many great stories of teachers reaching students and reaching that young generation of China and being able to really make an impression, and students falling in love with their teachers of color. So, I mean, it can be done. So right now, Magic Ears does not have a lot of people of color on their Facebook pages. A lot of referrals, are saying that they're not making it through the process. It has been brought to their attention. They have made a few statements, about trying to work on that, and, claiming that they're not doing anything, blatantly, that it just happens that that's how it's worked out. They did make a statement the other day as well that if you got a bad review that included anything, of a racist nature, that they were going to delete that review, obviously. But also, in addition to that, they were going to ask the parent to take their business elsewhere, which I thought was a really great step. So I hope they make a lot of progress in that area. I'm like I said, just not really willing to sit around and wait. USKID has a very diverse group of teachers. VIPKID has a very diverse group of teachers, so it definitely can be done. I hope some of the other Chinese ESL companies follow suit in that. I think it can really make a big difference for those young students at that age. So these are kind of the reasons why I've chosen to let Magic Ears go at this point. Like I said, there are some people who are 100% in. They love Magic Ears. That is awesome. There are so many companies out there these days that I think the best thing to do is to just try a bunch of them and find the one that works for you. Everybody's a little bit different. Schedules are different. What they're looking for is different. How much time and energy they want to invest is different. So research these companies. There are tons of them out there. Try a couple of them out, find one that works for you. If you think Magic Ears is the one for you, feel free to email. I'm happy to give you an honest opinion, happy to give you any of my feedback, or if you have any questions, to answer them, or refer you over to them if that's what you're looking for. You can always contact my email down there or comment in the comment section. If you're looking to work at USKID or VIPKID as well, I'm happy to help you through that process too. So if you have not yet subscribed to my videos, please press the subscribe button. I'm almost at 100, and my kids, I told them that we would have an ice cream party when we get to 100 because they're not allowed to eat my Carb Smart ice cream. So they're really excited. We're almost there. So they're hoping by the end of the week we'll get to 100 subscribers. So that'd be really helpful. Anyway, I hope you guys have a happy day teaching, and I hope I see you all soon. Bye, guys.